Hey guys, welcome to another GamingNight. I want to talk a little bit about Space Movers board game, what I think about it, and what kind of people might like this game. First off, Space Movers is a very light beer and pretzels game. There is some strategy, there is some lot of luck and stuff like that. So it goes up to 7 players. I played it with a solo game. It works good for solo too. You just gotta at least play 2 characters, and you pretty much want to use your character's abilities the best you can in the situation. And there's event cards, which basically you don't want to. You want to try to complete them before another one comes out, because as the game gets more complicated or gets out longer, you can fail the game just by the events, because when you discard your first event, your resources drop by 1. If another event card covers that one, you have 2. You're gonna discard two resources. So as you get more events and you can't complete them, you're gonna start losing resources. And not only do you lose 1 resource at the end of each turn too. So if you don't get supplies, your resources will drop down. And essentially, what you're doing is you're using the bottom of the box, and you've got different. You got the basic one with just you roll the dice in it, nothing, and then there's another one where it's got a automatic success, automatic fail, and then you roll your dice in there, and you got this little clear, not clear, but no dice numbers or anything on it. It's blank die. You use that to hit the dice and hope to change them to. Because you need 5 or higher to succeed in a test, and a lot of things are done with tests. Tests are done for if you get move into a restricted area. Tests are for event cards, and tests are also on the objective cards. So you're constantly going to be doing tests, and you kind of want to get your dice rolling. And it's kind of like you're rolling dice, but you're tossing them in the board, and you're trying to bounce it so they come up with the results you want. But then you're not always going to get the results you want anyways, because like I said, there's a lot of luck involved, but it's a lot of fun. It's very simple. If you just don't want your game to be based on dice rolls and just random events and stuff, and just like automatically lose, it's really hard to win the game. Kind of like, it's like Arkham Horror, where if you don't get good dice rolls, certain events come up, they just hose you. It's kind of like that, but this is done like in space, but it's very light, and each area of the ship can move you around. Now if you roll the little, I think it's the medical symbol, it's an automatic fail for that, and your character gets injured and they go to sick bay, and they can't do anything on their turn until they roll the dice that's required to heal them. So so when you lose a person and an event calls for that die and you don't have it, you can't do nothing. Same with the UO ship will show up, and if it captures a random person, and if that person's that you need is in the ship, you're hosed. You have to basically go and rescue them. So it's putting yourself out of the way. So you don't want to bump into the UO ship. And some events, you automatically will lose the game if the UO catches up with you. So it's a constant threat, and it's kind of like and then you got these little markers you'll put on the board. So if you're spotted, you put one on the planet that you're spotted at, and you increase the threat level. And for every little marker that's on the planet that you're on, you have to roll 1 higher than the normal check for the normal dice rolls. So that adds to the complexity of the game. But it's a lot of fun, very simplistic. I like it. It's really cool. Some people might not like it because of the way it is. There's tons of videos and gameplay of this. I put one up, but I made a couple of mistakes. I'm going to eventually go back to it and address the tiny little mistakes. But overall, it's a really easy game to pick up and play, and it takes about, I say I got done in the game in about a half an hour. You can play 1 to 2 hours. I think it all depends on you know, your luck of the die rolls and stuff like that. But it's gonna end. So one way or another, whether you complete all the objectives in the game or you lose the game by the UO marker getting up to 10 or you running out of resources, those are the ways that the game will end. So that's pretty much how it is. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.